All right, so welcome to this week's Unikernel Application Spotlight. This week we are looking at picfit. Picfit is a image resizing service written in Go. And so, there's lots of different applications like this out there, and they all kind of have interesting use cases. I think this one was designed to explicitly sit between this and a caching system, which they explicitly call out like varnish. And so the idea behind that is that you can kind of generate some of these on the fly, store them somewhere if you want, if you wish, but then also be able to like cache them, because generally speaking, if somebody's going to call, a resize on an image, maybe lower the size to a thumbnail or enlarge it or flip it or do whatever. Generally speaking, they're probably going to call it again real soon. However, somebody who used this maybe 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago probably doesn't need to have it cached again, or use it again. So that's kind of the idea behind it. And so it does have several different backend types. Both, it has in memory and Redis, but then you can also store these things, like I said, in stuff like S3 or GCS or, anything else. And of course you can front end it. It does have a little bit of access control, little bit of a sharding support. So that's useful if you're kind of starting to do this at scale. As you can imagine, sharding comes in handy if you have, say, like 1 million different users, and then you might not want to address all that in the same namespace. You might want to say, hey, all the usernames that start with A go into this folder, all the ones that start with P go into this folder, and work your way down. So that's all cool. Has quite a few different operations that you can call on it, and we'll show it. Yeah, so everything from your no op to rotation, flipping, thumbnail, all that good stuff. All right, so this is where you can get it. We're gonna go ahead and run it. I have it here. So it pops open on 3001. It's actually using the Gen framework, which this is actually a little bit older application. This Gen framework was popular in the Go ecosystem a while back ago. It's not used that much anymore. I don't think. I don't know. But yeah, so it's using that, and then as you can see, you can just kind of call these images. And so what's going on here is we have our this is our Unikernel server 3001 display, and then we pass in the actual image that we care about right here for this parameter URL equals, and it's just Google's logo. And then we're setting some dimensions, and then the operation. So the operation resize, obviously, but say we want to shrink it down to 100. Boom, we're good on that. Maybe we want to go big and we do like 1515. We're good on that too. Yeah, like so other operations that they have. They have the resize, the POS, all that good stuff. But this is a really small, 23 megs is what it comes in at. We can just go ahead and see what the package looks like real quick. Picfit. So 47 megs. I probably didn't strip it, so it could probably be a lot smaller. And there's really nothing there. We got some certs. That's about it. The config was the port. I think this could probably be mvarv. I didn't look into it too much, but as you can see, it's really basic. 8 files on the system. That's a Unikernel for you. But anyway, so this was a quick and dirty one. This is picfit, the image resizing service running as a nanos Unikernel. If you guys got requests for next week, hit me up and we'll see what we can do. All right, till next time.